Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here, Tuesday, May the 16th. Acts of the Apostles, chapter 16, verses 22 to 34. So this is Paul and Silas. They're in the prison. They're singing praises. They don't miss a beat. Like they don't sit there and go wah, wah, wah. That's something for us to meditate on. Their circumstances are not pleasant. They're like in the stocks, hands and feet. And what do? Wah, wah. They don't moan, they don't groan, they don't complain to God. Why are you doing this to us? Trying to be faithful servants. No, what are they doing? They're actually praising God. That's what they're doing. They're praising God. So they were praying and singing hymns to God, and the prisoners were listening to them. Maybe some of them are telling them to shut up, but some of them are listening to them. So there's an earthquake. They get freed. What do? They don't take off. The jailer's gonna kill himself because that's what they did with the prisoners' escape. The jailer was responsible. So Paul says, don't do this. The guy comes in, finds Paul and everybody there, and he's stunned by this because it doesn't make any sense why they didn't take off. So Paul and Silas don't miss a beat. They preach the gospel to him, right? And as a result of this, the guy's baptized. So God, they use this opportunity. I mean, he could have rejected them. He could have just said, get back into prison. But the guy is stunned. His heart is open because these people are not acting like typical world people. And so the beautiful thing is that Paul and Silas used the opportunity to actually speak the truth to him, to speak about Jesus to him. So, it speaks volumes to you and me, about the opportunities God provides for us if we but pay attention, if we even prepare ourselves through proper formation. So when we get in those situations, we're prepared. Not that we have to study and become a PhD, but we're studying, we're praying the scriptures and so on. Or at least we can say to somebody, I don't know the answer to your question, but I'll look it up, or I'll help. I'll go to somebody who does have the answer. But the important thing is they don't waste the opportunity. And I sense that probably a lot of us do waste the opportunity, to witness to Christ, to give, as St. Peter says, give an explanation with charity, 1 Peter 3:15, I believe. So we have to be asking Jesus to help us know when the opportunities are provided to us and use them to actually evangelize, speak about him, speak about the good news. Over to the gospel. Okay, so now I am going to him who sent me, yet none of you asks me, where are you going? But because I have said these things to you, sorrow has filled your hearts. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the advocate will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. And when he comes, he will prove the world wrong about sin and righteousness and judgment and so on. So Jesus knew that the apostles were extremely unsettled. They sensed something very bad was going to happen. He's certainly been telling them he was going back to the Father, but it's one of the occasions where they don't ask him any questions, like, Lord, can you tell us this? Can you explain this to us? So he basically has to kind of say for them what they are actually thinking and feeling. Now I'm going to him who sent me, and none of you asks me, where are you going? He would have told them, obviously. The implication is he would have told them if they would have asked him. So he has to go. Why? Because the Father and the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father and the Son. The Father, of course, all the operations of the Trinity are shared by each other. There's no silo within the Trinity. But certain operations are appropriated to certain persons. So the Father is the creator. Now, when we say that, we shouldn't think that somehow the Son and the Spirit are not involved in creation, but creation is appropriated to the Father, the first person. Redemption is appropriated to the second person. So the Son of God became one of us. But in saying that, we're not in any way implying that the Spirit and the Father were not with the Son, but it was the Son of God who actually took to himself human nature in the womb of Mary. So he's come to redeem us, but it's not over with redemption. We have to be sanctified. We have to be purified, right? We are redeemed. The price has been paid. but we still need to grow in holiness. We need to become like God. And that is for the operation of the third person of the Trinity. And again, to reiterate, we shouldn't think that the Son and the Father are not involved in the work of sanctification, but it is appropriated to the third person of the Blessed Trinity. And He's the one we should be constantly asking to help sanctify us, to purify us, to help us grow in love, because He is the love of the Father and the Son. So really cultivate a deep, intimate, personal, ongoing devotion to the Holy Spirit, to the third person of the Blessed Trinity, and ask Him to help you be sanctified, to be holy, to be made like God. God bless you.